Hey friend, Graham Cochrane here, and today let's talk about how you can start a profitable, life-changing business for less than $50. Now, when you think of the word business, what comes to mind? Do you think of like the latest tech startup in Silicon Valley that has venture capital and investors, or people who've borrowed tens of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars to get their business up and running? Do you think of one of the most popular shows on TV right now, Shark Tank, where you're pitching your idea and you need a billionaire to give you $500,000 and take 40% of your company to get up and running? If you think of that when you think business, you're only thinking about one type of business. There are tens of thousands of people, if not more, right now running very profitable, very lean, what I would call a micro business, where it's 1-2 people max, a lot of times online businesses that are changing their lives, changing other people's lives, and it takes less than $50 to get this up and running. How do I know? Because I started my business with less than $50 many, many years ago, and you can do it for even cheaper today than you could when I got started. So don't believe the age-old adage of it takes money to make money. These days, it takes almost $0 to start a business that makes money for you and changes the world. So today, let's walk you through the 3 elements that you need to get a profitable business up and running. And again, my friend, this will cost you less than $50. Now, the first thing you need is a website. Big shocker. Here's where people go wrong though. When they think website, they think it has to be custom. They think they need to hire someone to design it. They think they need a private server. They think they need all this different stuff to have a stable, beautiful, mobile responsive, professional, modern website. And the truth is, it costs almost nothing to get a great website up, and you could do it probably today. When it comes to a website, there are 3 elements that you need. You need a domain name. That's your blah, 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 blah.com. You need hosting. That's the space that you're kind of renting from someone to put your website up there. And then you need an actual site that people can navigate. Now today, you could go to a site like GoDaddy.com, jump on their $3 a month economy hosting package and get a free domain name thrown in and build a free website with either their website builder or the standard of standards, which is WordPress, which is free software, comes with free templates, and then there's millions of other free templates around that you can download and implement, that you could literally build your site, host it, and have your own custom .com name or whatever it is, starting for $3. Here's what I want you to do. Pause this video, go to GoDaddy.com. Up at the top, there's gonna be a search bar. Type in whatever your awesome domain name is of choice and see if it's available. If so, you can buy it, start up with a $3 hosting. It's that easy. If you want a slightly more elegant solution, you could try something like Squarespace.com. This gives you the same kind of hosting and free domain and website builder. It's at a little bit higher price point, around $12 a month. But the website builder is one of the most elegant, drag and drop, easy to use I've ever seen. It's great for being able to drag in images, create buttons, have beautiful scrolling site that's beautiful on mobile, beautiful on desktop. It couldn't be easier, and a lot of sites are being built on Squarespace. I've used this as well. Now, some of you might be saying, Graham, that sounds cheap. I'm sure it's possible to make a website, but there's no way I can have a stable enough website where I can run a business and make money off of it with $3 a month. Not true. I know it's possible because I'm the guy. True story. For the first 3.5 years of my business, The Recording Revolution, I ran the entire business on GoDaddy's super economy hosting, which wasn't even as cheap as it is today, doing multiple 6 figures until they finally shut me down because I had a post go viral, which basically means I irritated a whole bunch of people with some controversial content, got a lot of angry posts and comments, and that led to way too much bandwidth. They shut me down. I called them up. Why'd you shut me down? And they said, sir, you're basically trying to run a big boy business on the same hosting that your grandma is blogging about sweaters. So take it from me. You could do multiple 6 figures on $3 a month hosting, free domain, free website. I know it's possible because I'm Exhibit A. So you've got your website. It's costing you almost nothing to host this thing and have a custom domain. What's step number 2? Step number 2 is you need a way to communicate with your customers. And the best way to do this is with an email client. Now there's 2 simple parts to this. The first one is maybe the most obvious, but not the important one. And that is having a custom email address. So instead of having the graham123@gmail.com on your contact page, you can have a custom email account using something like Google's G Suites. Just Google G Suite or Google Gmail for pros or professional Gmail or whatever they keep changing the name to. You can get a custom email address based off the domain that you now own for free on GoDaddy or Squarespace or wherever you like to get your domains. And what they'll do is set you up with something like graham@myawesomebusiness.com, and you can even use that in Gmail, but at least it looks more professional. Now that's nice and all, and you look more professional. $5 a month is about what it takes to get that. But what really is more important is building an email list. There is nothing more important to the growth and success of your business than having an email list. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this $19.99? Why is email that big of a deal? I don't have time to go into it here, but I have an entire video on why email is way more important than social media if you want to actually grow your business and make money. Can't talk about it now, but go check out that video. The point is you need a tool to capture email addresses, build and maintain your email list, and allow you to broadcast emails to them whenever you want at the drop of a hat without having to put a bunch of emails, paste them into the BCC of your Gmail thing, and hope that no one notices that it's kind of like a blanket email. MailChimp is a great and free tool you can use to start building your email list. I think up to 2,000 people can be on your list before you pay MailChimp a dime, and you get to use all the pieces of their software. It's so simple how this works. It gives you opt-in forms that people can type in their email address to give to you in exchange for something valuable. It catalogs all the emails, and when you're ready to send an email about a new product you have or a sale you're having or a new blog post you wrote, you just log into MailChimp, write your email right there in a beautiful little template, click send, and it will send to the most recent version of your list. No matter who's joined or who's unsubscribed, you don't have to keep track of that. It keeps track of it for you. And another powerful thing about a tool like MailChimp is that you can do autoresponders, which are automated emails. I can't talk about that right now. We'll talk about that in another video, but this is a powerful component to your business. Other examples of this kind of software might be Aweber or ConvertKit or Infusionsoft, but MailChimp is a free and easy to use platform. I started my business and ran it for 7 years on MailChimp. It's a great way to start. So you've got your website. It costs you almost nothing to build and host and get domain name for free. You've got a free email client like MailChimp to catalog and build your email list. Maybe you've got a custom email address through Google's G Suites for $5 a month. The final piece of your business puzzle is a payment processor. You need a way to collect money for whatever it is you're going to sell, product, service, whatever. The good news is that payment processors are virtually free. The 2 big ones that I think of are Stripe and PayPal. I have used both of these. What they'll do is allow you to collect credit cards, debit cards, all that kind of stuff online on your website with a basic shopping cart. They charge 3% to 4% depending on what card the person's being used. And that's not even their cut. That goes to the credit card company. There's no way to avoid that when you're processing credit cards. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, they're all gonna take their cut. That's inevitable. And then all PayPal or Stripe will charge you is about 30 cents per transaction. So if you're selling a $100 product, they're gonna take 30 cents. If you're selling a $1 product, they're gonna take 30 cents. That's about it. What this gives you is powerful online tools that allows you to create custom carts, buy now buttons, add to cart buttons, all for free. And you only get charged if someone actually buys something. And then it's only the 3% for the credit card company and the 30 cents for PayPal or Stripe. If you are a consultant or a freelancer or anyone that does a service and you want to invoice your clients, PayPal is great for this. You can create a digital invoice in PayPal, write down what the project was, what the flat rate was, or the per hour rate was, or what discounts you applied or whatever. So you have a paper trail. Email that through PayPal to your client. They can pay you through PayPal directly out of their inbox with a credit card, debit card, whatever. You get paid, they get the invoice to keep track of, they can save it as a PDF, and it's all done for you for free. And let me tell you about the first dollar I made in my business. I created a mini course. I set up a little page on my website explaining what the course was about, what it was like. I put a little PayPal buy now button at the bottom. It was all done for free with PayPal. And then I used my email client, MailChimp, to email my list and say, hey guys, I got this new course. Check it out here if you want to get more information about it. I think you'll really enjoy it. Sent it out. But then I had to travel for a death in the family. I'm in Seattle. I'm 3,000 miles away from home. After the funeral, I'm trying to catch up on some email. I go to a coffee shop. I find some Wi-Fi. I open up my laptop. And there in my inbox is an email from PayPal that says, "You have payment." These are my favorite emails, by the way. And I was like, "What? Who paid me for what? What did I do? Did I have a client?" This is how awful of a business person I was. I had no idea why someone was sending me money. Like, who does that? Like, I just launched a course. I guess I was that insecure that nobody would even buy it, that I had mentally moved on. Sure enough, it was my first sale of my first digital product, and it was $45 or $50 or whatever it was in my account. They got the download of the product, and it was all handled seamlessly, virtually for free. And it was in that moment that I realized, oh my gosh, my little business that cost me about $50 to get started now just paid me $50, and now it is all profit. If I can do this once, I can do it 1,000 times, I can do it 10,000 times. And that's what I learned to do over years and years and years. These tools cost nothing to get into, and yet you can start to make serious income off of them right now, which allows you to grow your business, and you can reinvest and grow, all from starting at less than $50. So my friend, whatever your business idea is, it is this simple to start to make money. You need a website, which you can get started on for $3. You need an email client, which you can get started on for free, and you need some way to collect payment, which you can get started with for free. So this takes not only less than $50, you can do this for maybe even only $8 a month if you want a custom email address through the G Suite. That's how ridiculous it is in this landscape. There has been no better time in the history of entrepreneurship to start a business than right now. The tools are powerful, the tools are cheap or free, and you have direct access to your potential customer, client. It's an exciting time to start a business, and the beauty of that is it removes so much of the risk where you can test an idea, start a business, build a product, test out something or a service or consulting for almost $0. And if it doesn't work, you haven't lost hardly anything. And if it does work, you can now replicate your success and make a great income with super low overhead. Now, the question you might be asking is, well, Graham, I don't know what kind of business to start. I don't even know if I would know what to do first, even if I had a website, even if I had an email client, even if I had a way to collect payment. I don't even know what to sell or how to find people to sell it to, or even to know if I have something in me that's valuable to the marketplace. And I want to help you with that. I have a free audio training called How to Get Paid to Do What You Love. In this training, I teach you the 3 steps it takes to pivot into the work or business that you were meant for and how to get paid handsomely for it. It will walk you step by step with what to do first, what to do second, what to do third. After this training, you'll know exactly how to pivot into the business you're meant to start. And now you know it costs you hardly anything to get started, so there's really little risk. I want to give this training to you absolutely free as my gift to you for watching this video and hanging in there with me. I think it's going to be a next step for you to getting from maybe a job you hate or a business that costs too much or a lack of idea or just complete insecurity as to whether you are doing or able to do the work you're meant to do. It's going to take you to the next step. I'll put the link here and in the description box. I can't wait for you to get your hands on it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy these videos, and I will see you on another video real soon.